Hi internet, hello my loves. I'm Layla. I'm a visual and recording artist and I'm in my Young Pop era. Young Pop is my new EP that comes out on March 2nd. Still have to upload it. And I'm doing makeup for it tonight. I'm so anxious. I just had not even a full day at work, but work is just, I basically live there. So it's been hard to be motivated, but the fact that there are new songs coming to me, Young Pop is a bunch of demos. I should explain. I've explained it before, but it's a bunch of demos that I wrote when I was like anywhere from 18 to like 20, 21. I'm 24 now. I almost said I'm 44, which is what it feels like sometimes, but that's not true. I'm still young. But it's stuff that I feel like I need to purge from my catalog, my mental catalog of the music I've created in order to let new music come and have a full focus. So I'm really entering Young Pop era and it's very exciting. So I'm doing makeup for it tonight. It's difficult for me to do makeup like after I've gotten home from work because I just want to, like, I feel weird when I have makeup on my face, honestly. If I'm just sitting at home, and I also feel weird like just taking it off by washing it in the sink. I prefer to do it in the shower, but oh, sorry, the thing popped up. I have 10% battery. Water bills are high, so I'm just gonna have to wash it in the sink, but it's okay. Art sometimes makes us a little uncomfortable, and that's okay. I have this Bear-laclava. This is one of my looks. I guess I kind of assign makeup looks to like different songs. This one fits both The Creek, which is I think my favorite song on the record, and also Edmond Dantes, which y'all haven't heard yet, which is really exciting. It's like a kind of like a like a rap inspired kind of like generalized diss track towards like the wealthy people that I wrote when I was like 20, and I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the bass and I'll get back to you guys. Put your clothes back on, we're yapping. I don't know why I like was averse to the idea of like yapping. I think it's just because I have low battery and stuff, and I'm also really anxious. I think because I constantly need like the stimulation of music and like a YouTube video on in order to not freak out. But anyways, I have my primer on and now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which is so important. I literally keep saying I'm gonna wash these brushes and I haven't. But I want to talk to you about like Young Pop's visuals. So I'm very much like a visual artist, as I mentioned in like the start of this video. I really like kitschy stuff. I like scrapbooking. I like keeping receipts and stickers and gems and, you know, random stuff. I remember in high school, I would draw with lipstick on my face, and I'd also like take photos where I'd put like paper clips like around my lips and I'd put on flash. People were doing crazy stuff like that on Tumblr. People were doing even weirder stuff online, honestly, than what I was doing. But, you know, I just like hodgepodges and clashing patterns and things like that. I remember when I was like, I don't remember what it was from, because you know sometimes, and I love surreal stuff too. I love things that like you can't exactly place, like when the film Blue Velvet, for example, by David Lynch. That's a film that like every time I watch it, it feels like having the same dream but like experiencing it in different ways, which is just so cool to me. And I've always appreciated that. Rest in peace, David Lynch. Energy never dies, you know? So I'm not gonna, it's strange to process. And more heartbreaking than you would even know by just hearing me talk about him. Very influential for me. But I love the surrealism of unnatural lighting and Americana and suburbia, and I think my Young Pop really encapsulates a lot of the things I was experiencing. And basically at the time I had very little encounter with music. I couldn't play any instruments when I wrote Young Pop. I was just bashing shit on my garage band. And even if, I think one of the songs that I consider from my Young Pop era is called On a Krena. I think it's the last song that I consider to be Young Pop. I think I was learning to play guitar, but there were just certain instruments and certain sounds I couldn't access with a guitar and vice versa. They, you know, my boobs look great. Damn. This isn't even my best push-up prompt. I'm like, anyways, sorry. What was I saying? I'd say I'm no better than a man, but I am so much better. I think the point of what I was trying to make is that there was something so intuitive. One of my favorite songs off, I don't know if I'm putting it on Young Pop yet. I have to keep the Young Pop under like 7 songs because that's like EP length. And I really am I want my first album to be an actual well-produced, like in a studio budgeted album, which would take hopefully not years, hopefully, you know, my work blows up. But sorry, what was okay, I was just like, when I wrote Anna Karenina, I remember I literally did cry because I watched an interview where Keira Knightley, who plays Anna Karenina, spoils the ending of it, and I had the book in like my cart to buy online. I was so sad about it. I feel like I've told you guys this already. Whatever. And it was just button bashing, and I created the violin track for Anna Karenina. Like, that was a really quickly written song, and it's something that still impresses me to this day. I was tapping into something. There was something really intuitive, and I really did feel like music called to me, so that was a really special time. I really did feel like I was connecting to something in the universe and conversing with it. And I'm not going to say that I'm the chosen one of music. I think people who think they're the chosen one need to calm the fuck down. As a former, I think I'm the chosen one person, but I still think there was something I was tapping into. You know that feeling you get when things go right? Haven't had that in years. That was such a fake laugh, but that's what I was tapping into, and it was really, really special, and it is special. And just because the song's older doesn't mean it's less good than the newer songs they write. So these songs, as juvenilia, nonetheless deserve their flowers. And I feel like I have such a more realized vision of young pop. That surrealism, that bejeweled surrealism, synthy, bassy, love it. So now we've had my full face, just like the flatness of it done. Isn't that exciting? I'm going to do blush. I'm gonna do red blush again. I'm gonna do my CoverGirl red lipstick blush because that's what I've been doing. Put it, did I miss something? I didn't miss anything. On my finger. Oop. I literally wore red blush to work, which you can see in one of my recent videos I wore to work. You can see my thumbnail that I'm wearing it at work. Literally me taking selfies for thumbnails in work because I don't give a fuck. I'm like getting worse at my job and I love it. I don't think anyone should ever be too good at a minimum wage job, honestly. Unless it's something they actually enjoy, but like, Lord knows I don't. And I need to put energy towards projects that fuel my creativity and that actually make me happy. And I'm so red, but I love it. I wouldn't even mind getting a slightly warmer red sometime. I am a cool tone bitch, but I do love a warm tone look on me. Something about it. I really dig. Gonna check my battery. I'm at 5%, which is awesome. Or would be awesome if that wasn't horrible. But we manage, we live and we learn. This thing, I crocheted it, and literally I didn't want to like, I made one big panel and then I sewed it together. And I was like, why is the instruction saying 2 panels? I don't know why, because this fucking strangles me each time I put it on, but it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. I'm not gonna wear it that much anyways. I'm gonna put it on later. I just don't want to get makeup on this thing. There will be makeup on it, but I want to reduce that amount. Now I'm going to do some bronzer. I'm gonna bronze and I'm gonna contour and I'm gonna charge this phone just a little. I look like such a prissy bitch and I love it. I love the way I look right now. What if I just get a little light? Love that. I'm feeling warm, but it's okay. We're okay. I'm so stoked, you guys, because today, it's a special occasion, I'm using my favorite setting spray ever. It's the Rare Beauty one. Oh, that fucking smell. This is crack. I literally have used this for skincare before, but I'm so stingy with it because it's expensive and there's no reason to buy expensive setting sprays anymore because I'm fucking poor. It feels amazing, and it really is better than any other fucking setting spray I've used. Except for the Fenty one. Which is my favorite. The Fenty one was so good, and people, I guess, didn't fucking buy it, so. Oh my god. It literally, like, laminates my skin. Speaking of which, the Pat McGrath, I don't know if you know, but she went viral for having, like, makeup where it looked like a doll. It was, like, really glossy, and she's selling that, like, finish. I don't know if I can actually get that because I'm poor. But, you know, that would be an investment that I'd be very interested in doing. Oh my gosh, I look so good. It's like, honestly, I did this because I need to remember that I can look hot, you know, it's very important. I might even rinse my face off in the shower real quick because I've showered at night when my grandma was sleeping and it's been fine before. But I don't know, I just need to rinse it off when I'm done. But right now, yeah, we're doing good. We got the contour, we got a little bit of my Fenty highlight. Not sure if you can see it a bit, maybe. But it's also just the wetness of my face. I think I need to turn on the fan, but now we're gonna do the eyes. I'm really excited about this rollout because I can't really do sexy and mysterious, but I can do funny weird bitch. So one of my first teaser is gonna be pretty like focused towards the artistry of it, but then the second one's gonna be a little silly goofy, and it's like weird, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? But I like it. I feel like my personality's the better part of me than other stuff. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm like the least likable person in the world. Everyone hates me, but then sometimes I know everyone's name at work and they like know mine and they like say hi to me and stuff, and like it's like I don't fucking know. I don't know anything, but it's kind of exciting. It means I don't really know much about the world, and as naive as not naive, but as like clueless as I am, the more clueless I am, like the less afraid I am in a way, or the less afraid I should be. Because who fucking knows? Okay. I'm trying to figure out my makeup look now. I'm stalling. Let's do this. Keep the eyes a little tame. I feel like I just always do blue eyeshadow, and I wanted this look because it's more like the Creek, and Edmund Knox is just because it's like a balaclava. The Creek is like a more like youthful, like innocent, like I wrote it like about a high school guy, you know, when I was like, not about about someone I went to high school with when I was 19. I didn't write about a guy who was in high school while I was 19. Hopefully you know what I mean, or maybe you think I'm a fucking weirdo now. Great. So it's gonna have like the playfulness of like little like gems or whatever, but it's gonna have a pretty chill eye look with some pops of color, because of course there are. I'm fucking me. So again, I'm just doing a chill base for the lids. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my gosh, I'm down to 20%. Whatever. I think I just had like an interesting thought. I feel like part of being an artist and like why it's hard to take the risk is that it's not just about believing in yourself, it's about believing that people can believe in you. I think I kind of clicked there, and that's difficult. Like honestly, when I was in high school, I wrote poems, and I'm doing like warm tone eyeshadow right now. It's in the crease. I wrote poems in high school, and I asked a friend, and she was like, I barely had any friends. She was like a friend who I trusted with this because she was a poet too. And I asked her, like, would you maybe like help me film a couple of like short scenes, because I wanted to like have footage and have my poem over it. And she was like, I guess, or she said no or something like that. I can't remember which one it was, but either way, like that sucked. I think it was like, I guess, which is, I was like, okay, let's not do it then, because I'm not gonna, you know, that really sucked. And I ended up actually, I think I've said this before, I made an Instagram account where I like posted my poetry, and it worked for a while, but then I started reading Sylvia Plath, and so my poems went from being all rhymey to being like free verse and stuff like that, and people didn't jive, so it didn't do as well. But that was really cool. I got to like 1,200 followers, which seemed huge at the time. Now it's, even though I have 10 times that amount now, I still feel like that was like a bigger accomplishment almost, because it was in the past and I can romanticize it. Okay, we're keeping pretty chill base for it, but then we're gonna go in with some fun eyeshadows. So first I'm just going to do the white in my inner corner. Sorry, I'm like indecisive. She's indecisive. She can't decide. Like, yeah, that is the definition of that word. Oh, also, bitch, I'm watching Pretty Little Liars again for the millionth time because I finally finished the series. I still haven't read the prequel and then also like the Christmas collection, but I've read 1 through 16. I've read the main storyline. And I was a fan of like I can't remember if I read the book or or watched the first episode of the show first. I think I read the book first and I loved it. It's just been so influential on me and my writing. So it's been crazy to rewatch. Like, I literally, whenever fucking Ezra comes on screen, which is all the time, I'm like, even the storyline with Ren and Spencer was uncomfortable because he's so much older. But I was like, let me try to just suspend, like, the ick. Because if I'm icked up by 2 couples, it's going to be weird and, like, really hard to watch. But yeah, like, Ezra and Arya, fucking crazy. And I watched this really good video essay on how, like, shows like Pretty Little Liars, like, kind of groomed us. Like, how do you watch as a child and not think that's okay? You know? It's hard. Okay, so I just did a little white in the inner corner. I'm also going to take my makeup. For people who watch this, because people watch my long videos more than they do my edited ones where you actually just see, like, a succinct makeup process. Do y'all watch for the makeup or my personality? Either one won't offend me. Either way, I'm winning. Either way, you're watching. I'm gonna take this vanilla shade 2, put it on my brow bone. So yeah, I want this to be more of just like I'm a whimsical young person who's just going to the woods and also just rubbing makeup on their face. I think I'm kind of inspired by, there was like this, I don't know if it was a hoax or whatever, but I think her name was like Marina Joy or something. I'm not getting that wrong. 1 second. Her name was, I think, Marina Joy. I don't fucking know. It was in like, was it 2012 or 2015? I think it was 2015 or something. Oh my gosh. There are so many things I'm tripping over, you guys. My room's a mess. Think like everything on that bookshelf, but like on the floor. I also did, in fact, grab a purple eyeshadow. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but maybe a smidge. Maybe a smidge. Sorry. She had this, like, there's this internet thing, you know? Internet rumor, I should say, that this girl was being held hostage. This British YouTuber. And that if you looked in, like, the reflection of her eyes, you would see someone who was holding her hostage. It was a pretty intense thing. I do think, all love to her, maybe something was going on. Not like a kidnapping thing, but just like maybe some mental stuff. She seemed like she was a little out of it or something was happening. But anyways, I watched her videos because I was curious. And I liked some of her videos. She, like, really loved, like, she had this thing where she had, like, a white compact of, like, a MAC eyeshadow. And she just, like, used a fuck ton of that. And I loved the way that looked. I think that still impacted my makeup. And also there's this girl in high school and she, like, kind of, I don't know if she was going through stuff, but she also, like, she had this interesting look where she would just, like, not wear makeup. She would have these, like, lash extensions that were, like, a little worn, and then she'd wear, like, really glittery eyeshadow that had, like, fall out of her face, and I liked that too. I really like bright white eyeshadow, so I ended up adding just a little bit of that purple. Nothing crazy, still pretty chill. And I'm taking Baby Bunny by Half Magic, which feels like it feels like there's, like, not a lot of product in it to begin with. And it was, like, pricey. I think I got it for half off, though, thankfully. But I do love this shade. I don't remember it having a smell before. Anyway, it's gonna put on my eyes. Above my eyes. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, that made a weird sound. I just really dig this shade. I think it's really fun. I do wish it was more purpley. It's more pink than purple, but it's still a really fun shade. And I feel like it's a little warmer than I actually anticipated it was gonna be. I think I forgot what it was gonna look like. So I'm also gonna add, where is it? If I can, oh, there it is. It's this About Face shadow, and it's, I think it's like the Fractal eye paint or something. It's like bluish, and it's got a little purplish pink to it. So I'm gonna, it's a little more shimmer than it is glitter, which I think I like about it. I think it's kind of going on differently than I expected, but it's still looking good. This reminds me of the stuff that I would wear when I was in like middle school and high school. There was like this Wet n Wild like pigment. It was like a stick, and it was like pink and blue duochrome, and I literally would, I didn't know it was sharpenable, probably. I didn't know that though, so I just like used it to like the nub, and I was like scratching it on my face. Like that's how much I used it, which is a little crazy, but you know, that's what I did. But I'm gonna take, I think actually a little more of this Maybelline eyeshadow. It's like really subtle stuff happening, but again, we still have fun stuff to do. I'm taking this Maybelline eyeshadow, I'm gonna put it all over my lid. Yeah, to bridge those together. To make the look make a little more sense. I'm gonna take also some a little bit of my Natasha Denona palette and take this shade called Psychedelic, and I'm gonna put it on my finger. It's like nice and shimmery, and I put it under my eyes too. Glitter under my eye sounds good. And then I'm gonna take my little, that's what it looks like right now, little smoky brush, and I'm gonna take maybe a little bit of my, where's my Natasha Denona palette? I don't even know. Is it my bed somewhere? I literally had makeup in my bed for a while. Don't ask me why. We got a little frisky. No, we didn't. Might have. Oh, there's that. I found my face done. I found my face. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take my Natasha Denona palette. This grey shade right here. This lighter grey. It's the mini Xenon palette. I love this palette. And I think just adding the grey makes it look even more ethereal and makes the kind of dustiness of the glitter and the white look more intentional. Very much like ballet colors, and it's like gray is like pretty glam and like ethereal to me, because on Gossip Girl, for some reason, gray eyeshadow was like a really big thing. They'd wear like a lot of like, Blair wore lots of gray eyeshadow. I don't know, just like something glamorous too about, I think I've talked about this too. I'm such a grandma. There was this girl. I usually wear eyeliner, but I don't think I'm going to today. I'll add to the look. There was this girl who, for my face, she was in Speech and Debate, and I remember watching her in like the hotel. This is wrong. I'm doing my favorite setting spray today. In the hotel room when we were getting ready for the tournament, she just like took this CoverGirl compact of like reds and browns and golds, and it was like one of those like classic like cheap compacts like this with a sponge tip applicator, and she was rubbing it on her eyes, and it did jack shit. Like it added a little bit of pigment, but it just kind of just fucking did something, you know what I mean? There was just something so glamorous about that. And also, and in a video I did where I talked about why I love blue eyeshadow, I never explained, I said it was from the movie Secretary, but I never explained what the connection was. But the main character, Lee, she's like trying to be like more sexy and like attract her boss, and she reads somewhere that like eyeshadow and stuff can be like alluring, and so this woman like leaves an eyeshadow compact in the bathroom, which is really fucking gross, don't touch that, but she touches it and it's whatever, it's a movie, and she takes it's like this aquamarine blue shade. So I would take this shade that was called Sterling Blue, that was CoverGirl, because that was the closest match I could find at my Walmart, and I would wear that all the time, and that's why I love blue eyeshadow, and that's what I love these like little compacts, these like cheap little compacts. They just have such a charm and such a Just the thought of that girl who just effortlessly swipes a color on and looks good. Love that. Now we're going to add mascara. It's right here. I'm like, where is it? It's right here. Also, try to get on Sample Talk and Sample Instagram because I like haven't bought mascara in a while because there's always like free samples. It's awesome. Oh my god, I need to find Kinda Sexy by MAC because that lipstick would look so good with this right now. Ugh, Kinda Sexy is like one of the best lipsticks ever. I always liked that color when I was younger, but I didn't think it would work for me. And it does. Also, I really fucking miss those Wet n Wild lipsticks that were like $2. They were matte. They were so fucking dry. You had to put lip balm on under them. And I didn't know how to apply makeup when I was younger, so I looked horrible in them, but I had them. And they were like dupes for MAC colors. I had the dupe for Cyber for Kinda Sexy and also for Velvet Teddy. And if I had them now, I would know exactly what to do with them. I would use them so well. I would just blot them on my lips. It would look so good. Damn. Come on, Wet n Wild. Everything's so fucking expensive and so stupid. Like, and I'm glad that I haven't weakened my resolve because I literally saw that like they had like a $14 the liquid glow thing, the glow filter dupe by e.l.f. Thankfully, I'm too fucking pale for it anyways. $14. Fuck off. Back in my day, I swear to God, I swear, there was like this line by e.l.f. It was matte packaging. And it was $1 for mascara. I had $1 mascara. It was incredible. My lashes looked awesome. $1. And now it's like $11 for drugstore mascara. The cheapest one you can get is like, and Maybelline is like $6, which is like the gray lash. There's also the e.l.f. False Effect Lash Princess, which I used to love all the time, but honestly, it's so annoying to wash off because there's like so much that goes on your lashes. I like this Tarte one, but again, fuck Tarte. So everything's just so hard, y'all. I look like a pretty princess. No, I'm putting on. I got these at Tarte. I feel so pretty. Do you ever live in fear that your ex will come back and you'll take them back even though they don't deserve it and it'll ruin your life? That's why I'm like digging Tate McRae's new album. I'm like, girl, I feel you. Have you guys heard, what's it called? So Close to What is what it's called. I love her song Green Light. Such a bop. And Signs. There was this like YouTuber, this guy who like does commentary on like Taylor Swift and stuff, and he made a video, and sometimes I like his take, sometimes I don't. He made a video on Tate McRae, and not everything was like wrong about it to me, but he did say that like her song Purple Lace Bra is like a response to the media, and it's like just, it's very clearly about like a relationship with a man and not response. I mean, because it's not even like allegorical. Like there's a part where she references like a certain like sexual act, and it's just like sometimes I feel like men just like really do not know how to critique women at all. Anyways, these are the little, I just realized they're like made for kids' faces because these are from Target. It's like from the Valentine's section, but, and I just like got it because I was like, hell yeah, like a bunch of face gems. But this is really cool. I want to mix and match these kind of. These are so fun. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love face gems so much. I definitely want to like try these. Okay, this is like blue. Ah! When I was in middle school, I had a purple AT&T phone. I don't know what. Oh my gosh. I had a purple AT&T phone. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Oh my gosh. Me being like, I don't want to get up and do makeup, and then me being like, purple AT&T phone. And I had this like bling sticker that I got from Michael's. Oh my god, my phone was so blinged out. It reminds me of that photo of Lana Del Rey where she has like the bling on her phone. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love the thought of that. Oh. I was gonna do some of this for my Yosemite makeup, but it kind of is giving Yosemite a bit. I also wanted to crochet a flower crown and like put it in my braids for Yosemite, but I can wear like jewels in both. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? If I say it's cool, it's cool. And I'm saying it's cool, so it's cool. Okay, let me think. What else do I want to do? OMG. OMG. Bitch, I need to go to a club. Should I? You know, I live in Temecula right now, and motherfucker, these people, okay, so I was looking at, like, drag experiences in... It looks so good. Drag experiences in Temecula. And I was like, probably not. But then I saw that there was a Temecula drag experience thing that was up for a while, since last October. Up until last October. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, I don't know why they're being inactive, but this is exciting. I looked it up and I couldn't find information on the drag brunches that they used to have. Well, I did more research. There were complaints. There were complaints. Literally, and apparently there was allegedly a, like, council member who was sitting in on these fucking drag brunches. Probably, like, secretly enjoying themselves, but, like, reporting and, like, spying and, like... It's awful. That's why, unlike some queer people, queer artists, I will always denounce Trump. It's an ideology of hate, I have to say. I look so good. You know what, I was thinking today, even though there's no queer, like, official queer space in Temecula that I'm aware of right now, me sashaying with my gay coworker and knowing other gay people here, that's, like, the queer space we have, and that's powerful. So, oh my gosh, guys, I feel so pretty. This is so cool. Like, I'm so excited. I love this. I ended up putting my Spill de Tea Makeup Shack lip liner on, plus a little bit of Lancome lip balm. I don't even know what it's called. I'm sorry what the shade's called. But it's cute, and it's like pretty light balm, and I feel pretty. And I have had a little bit of vodka soda and some chili gummies. I feel good. Really good. I really want to wear my sparkly boots, but I couldn't find them. But anyways, my Young Pop teaser comes out soon. I hope you love.